plenty of rest. Right now, stay woke, nigga. I got work to do. I got people I take care of. People like you. What you need, what you want, where you want to be. All you gotta do is call me, baby. I'll make sure somebody calls you back.
Terrible thought. Are these feelings even real? Or are they just programming? And that idea really hurts. programming. That idea really hurt. I get angry at myself for even having pain.
We were just kind of like a small company then, you know. Most of the employees were musically inclined, you know. So we all got together and we went in the studio. Then playing around, I was playing the piano. Daddy just sort of came around and put our hearts into it and we worked on it day and night. You know. We had a small band, we had a couple of guitars. We didn't have what we have now as far as instrumentation. So we used what we had the best we know how. Got money.
dance hall. Dizzy Gillespie, dance hall. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. That's the only way I learned about jazz was dance. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. We danced to music. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. That's the only way I learned about jazz was dance. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. We danced to music. We danced to music. Dance to jazz. We danced to music. That's the only way I learned about jazz was dancing. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. That's the only way I learned about jazz was dancing. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. We danced to music. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. That's the only way I learned about jazz was dancing. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to music. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. That's the only way I learned about jazz. All we did was dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. Dance to jazz. We danced to music. When we went to hear Charlie Parker, we went to a dance hall. When we went to hear Stan Getz, we went to a dance hall. When we hit Melody, we went to a dance hall. Al Bleezer, dance hall. Charlie Parker, dance hall. Dizzy Gillespie, dance hall. That's the only thing I learned about you.
shuddered and paused like a frightened steed, then leaped her cable's length. Come hither, my little daughter, and do not tremble so, for I can weather the roughest gale that ever wind did blow. Come hither, my little daughter, and do not tremble so. Vessel in its strength, she shuddered and paused like a frightened steed, then leaped her cable's length. Come hither, my little daughter, and do not tremble so, for I can weather the roughest gale that ever wind did blow. He wrapped her warm in his seaman's cloak against the stinging blast. He cut a rope from a broken spar and bound her to the mast. Oh, Father, I hear the church bells ring. Oh, say, what may it be?
There.